UTV 96 is inside this car here for the race.
We use the UTV 96 in this car. I'm using the VP UTV 96 fuel.
Thank you, VP Racing Fuel, keeping me powered and getting me on top of the box.
Well, like I said, there's going to be a very interesting lineup of race cars on the track this time around, as we've got mini stock, mini open, and class 11. 3 different classes out there. Dave just disappeared from me again, so I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at as far as mini stock and mini open. But here's our lineup just the same. Front row made up the 67 of Ryan Venegas and the 36 of Anthony Scuzzi. Row 2 inside, Jaden Wardrop and Jacob Monahan in the 9855. Row 3 inside, Aubrey Wardrop and Ryder Palmer are all in mini stocks. It looks like, the only mini open is actually Ryan Venegas.
Yep,
he's on the pole. And then in the back, it's not like they went away, but they kind of did. But they're coming back pretty damn strong, pretty damn fast. And that's the Class 11 Baja Bugs. And we got 3 of them here this afternoon. Starting in the inside of row 4 is Donovan Dameron in the 1107. Michael Cody in the 1125. And rounding out the field, the 1191 of Ryan Rodriguez. So 9 vehicles out there ready to take the green flag. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Off and running. Green, green, green. Venegas going to take that jump out to the lead there at 67.
Dude! Are you kidding me? Donovan Dameron goes to the outside and passes, 3 cars going into lap and into turn 1 and goes super, super wide and loses it all back. And that thing is...
Yep.
It's got like a body shop paint job on it.
I know everybody wraps everything, but he's got a nice paint job on it. Looks good.
I'm looking at the chrome. The thing was shiny. It's like you drove it here on the street. But Ryan Venegas in the 67 Mini Open is pretty much all by himself. I think Mini Open is an older Pro Light that doesn't fit the current rules of a Pro Light.
That's correct. And then the stocks
are just that. Basically, a roll cage, maybe an extra shock. Have at it, boys.
Exactly. Go have some fun.
But I'm telling you, I want to say there was probably 16, 17, 18 of those Baja Bugs out of King of the Hammers last year in the dark.
That was very cool night racing. Crandon had a great showing for the Class 11s, and I was actually going to talk about that. I believe Ryan Rodriguez really was out there in that one. I'm just double checking my notes.
Yeah, I'm looking at the mini stocks, and I was talking to one of the drivers this morning, and it's like he gets it. He was talking about what a mini stock is and how they don't go to auto parts stores to buy their stuff. They go to junkyards. And it's like, it wasn't that long ago that this class had Johnny Greaves behind the wheel, Jeff Kincaid behind the wheel, Art Schmidt, Scott Taylor. No, this is before that.
Oh, yeah, I remember because I know before that raced it too. Oh, I heard the crowd. What did we miss?
Looks like somebody almost...
they got on the bike.
Yeah, I want to say that's Rodriguez.
Yep.
Got up on the bike, turned into it, saved it, didn't harm, no foul.
I'm seeing a fender being dragged. Rear bumper, actually.
Where?
On Rodriguez. Either that or it grew a tail. I think he needs to talk to the chromed out machine for a new bumper.
Are you and I looking at the same car?
Class 11, orange bug, Rodriguez.
Oh, this is the one that had the...
I know. I said he needs to talk to him because he's dragging stuff. As you can see, the bumper, the chrome bumper, dragging on the ground.
Oh.
Speaking of junkyards, I'm sure there's a few of those out in the desert here somewhere I could find.
So in the mini stocks, there's issues with one of the trucks out there just lost 2 spots. Can't quite pick out the number. I want to say it's Monahan in the 55. And it looks like almost coming to a stop and maybe doing so. And just behind the turn, pulls off the track, it looks like.
Well, you can definitely tell the difference on the mini opens there with Venegas. Anthony Chusey running first in the stock class, second physically on the track. Jaden Wardrop. Looks like Ryder Palmer there. Audrey Wardrop. Ryan Rodriguez. Then he's talked about Jacob Monahan pulling off there, so dropping out. You can see him dropping now on the timing.
So a little less than 6 laps remaining. Next race on the docket, race number 6 will be the Limited Buggy, their main event. The single buggy, limited buggy, 1600, whatever you want to call it.
Well, we got the 1600 desert buggies, which are longer, a little bit different setup. Still run the beam front end versus the limited. We'll see those later. Next.
Sounds like it's going to be another combined class with the 1600 buggies.
Just like this one.
We'll just go 1600.
I'll be there for a while.
The competition yellow comes out. Good. Ryan Rodriguez is leading in the class 11. Donovan Damon running in second. I swear to God, Donovan drove that car here. The light blue one.
Well, I know he took the luggage off out in the parking lot. Didn't you see him on that luggage rack?
Well, he had to carry
surfboard
fire suit and stuff in it. Something.
Well, he's got a back seat. That's where the kegs go. Well, comp caution, getting ready to come back in this next time around. We'll see the Optima Batteries green flag come out.
Another in-car camera, the 98 of Jaden Wardrop. In the mini stock.
See that reservoir of the shock mounted up top there? Talking about, you know, with some modifications, that being one of them with the cage, and, you know, they make them safe, and of course with the reservoir, it gives it a little bit easier for the travel.
Just watch Jaden Wardrop come up to the back of Anthony Chusey. How's you?
Choosy.
Choosy?
Don't be choosy.
Choosy, and nailed him in the back bumper on the infield loop.
That's the old desert bump. That's how we say hi.
Green is out, we're back underway, and just like that, Wardrop goes the outside of Chusey. There's that crazy drone pilot again on top of the action.
And you can see him getting that down and low and mean on the dirt. That is incredible piloting by our drone guys. Oh, hello. Did we just find the back of the truck? Or was that just a mud hitting it?
Unless there's 2 drones, I have to say. He decided, let's elevate a little bit.
Well, they actually do have. They had one that was up high and then the one racing drone down
So there is 2 drones out there running around, okay.
Vegas reservoir there on Jaden Wardrop on his suspension. Yeah, so they're going for overall. Looks like probably outspeed.
Whoa! And our overall leader, Venegas, is pulled off to the side, slowing drastically. He's lost 2 spots, now 3, for sure 4. And dude, you're about to get passed by a Baja bug. I don't know, did he miss a gear or miss a shift, I mean?
Might have. Something happened.
Still losing spots.
Yeah, he's definitely slowing off, falling off the pace.
So Scuzzi is definitely our leader now. Or I'm sorry, falling back. I'll screw it up. Oh, big time pile drive into the corner. It looked like Wardrop just going into that right-hand turn is using our leader as brakes.
Lost that left side of the bedside there. So Anthony Chusey in the 36 out front right now with Jaden Wardrop, Audrey Wardrop, Ryan Venegas, Ryan Rodriguez. And then we're going to get into the Class 11s there. You can see Damron. And then you see behind it Ryder Palmer, which is splitting up those 11 cars. Michael Coate. And then, fortunately, we did lose, you said, Doctor, earlier about 55. It's off the track. Monahan. So Rodriguez, Damon, and Coate. Class 11 still trucking along or bugging along. You ever play that old slug buggy?
Oh, my wife introduced me to that. Because she just punches me for any reason. Oh, look at 300C. I'm like, what?
Slug buggy. Slug Mercedes. So Chusey comes across. White flag will come out.
Yeah, the 77 of Ryder Palmer's mini stock that's coming around that final corner. Boy, that's not a far cry from what Johnny Greaves' 7S used to look like. Man.
And those actually came from the desert racing Class 7s, 7S. That's where we see a lot of those doing some short course.
So it looks like Venegas is trying to save face a little bit, trying to come back and battle for the lead and the win coming into the final corner. He's going to go wide through the turn. Don't think it's going to happen. It's a drag race on the front stretch. This is for the overall, and I don't think he does it. So Chusey. Gosh,
I've got a koozie for you later, though.
So Anthony Chusey will take the win overall and in the mini stock. Ryan Venegas will take the win and second place in mini open. Aubrey Wardrop will take third overall and second in mini stock. Ryan Rodriguez, Donovan Dameron will take fourth and fifth overall and first and second in class. And finally, Donovan Dameron will take fifth overall and third in class 11. So
Very
that's
good.
a mouthful, man.
Mouthful for sure.
So let's send Dave Arnold down to the podium one more time to talk to a whole bunch of guys. In the meantime, we'll step aside real quick once again for our fans back at home and a commercial break. We'll see you down at the podium. Well, it looks like Dave Arnold's down at the podium, and he's got a whole bunch of drivers to talk to. Our top 3 finishers, basically in 3 separate classes. Dave, you are earning your paycheck today. Take it away, brother.
All right, thanks a lot. Mini stock. All right, we're going to bring the mini stock drivers up here first. We're going to bring Anthony, Aubrey, and Ryder up here. Yeah. So first place with Anthony Chusey, Audrey Wardrop, and Ryder Palmer. We'll go ahead and do the mini stocks first, then we'll talk to the Class 11 Warriors. So bring up the mini stocks up. Yeah, Ryan. Let's see. We need to go ahead and bring Anthony, Aubrey, and Ryder up. Third. First. Okay, got some cards to give away here. Ryder Palmer, $100 gift certificate there to K&N. So that's where it started off first. And talk about this race. Always a little crazy out there.
Yeah, this is my first time in a full-size truck. I came from Mod, but I was railing till I spun out. But then my spotter said that one of the trucks was off the track, so I sent it as hard as I could.
I gotta say, being in a Mod car to go into that, I feel like now it's a little less power, a little bit easier to control, because those Mod cars were crazy.
Yeah, they were really easy, but it was so much to handle in the Mod cart, makes these a little more tame.
Well, Ryder, you got some people to thank for being up here?
Yeah, I got Brian Freeman, I got Roosh, I got my entire family, my grandparents, everyone for pitching in. And I got 22-hour performance, which might have to help us replace the motor. It's so hot, we can't even read it on the temperature gauge.
Ooh, that's not good. So, anyone else like to thank? Mom, Dad?
Yeah, my mom, my dad, and everyone that's came out to help support us.
Ryder Palmer, there you go. Place, mini stocks. Yeah, moving on here to Aubrey. And, I was looking for a second going, wait a minute, did she just get on the box again? That's so cool. Talk about this race, because it was kind of crazy.
It was a really great race. I wish I was able to keep up with Anthony a little more and my brother. By the time I got to them, my brother already got out, which was kind of disappointing because I was hoping to get some action with Jaden a little bit more today. We finally improved the truck. I've been making a lot of improvements on the truck. My brother's been kicking my butt lately, and I didn't want to allow that again.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, is that Aubrey, not Jade? How cool is that?
It's pretty cool being up here. I am pretty disappointed that my brother broke down. It's always disappointing to see your sibling break down. You always want him to win, too.
Well, I know you got some people to thank for being up here today.
I want to thank my family, especially my dad. He's the one that always puts everything together for us. Without him, we wouldn't be racing. I got to thank my sponsors, Pits and Pete's, Brewery and Distillery, ADS Shocks, Pretty Dirty Off-Road Clothing, and Off-Road Like a Girl.
Audrey Wardrop, everybody here. Great job to you. Congratulations. We're going to moving on to Mr. Anthony Chusey and $250 K&N gift card. It's got to make things a little nice, make that machine breathe a little bit better.
Oh man, I'm definitely gonna need an air filter after today. Maybe a rear bumper thanks to your brother, but no, it's all fun. Drove all this way for the chocolate milk every time, so it's worth it. Out here kicking dirt with my friends, and I want to thank my wife for always being super supportive and letting me wrench away in the garage and make this happen. My father for being my #1 fan since I was little, and everyone back at home at Vegas. Also want to thank General Tire for putting this on and keeping the contingency alive, because as we all know, mini stock and 1600 and all those grassroots stock classes are what makes the sport great one day. So thanks everyone, and we'll see you again.
Good job, Anthony. Good to see you up there. Anthony Chusey, Ryder Palmer, Audrey Wardrop, and one more time, stand on top of the box there, Anthony Chusey. So why don't we bring up next Mr. Venegas. We'll talk to him. He was ready. He looked ready to me, so I just said, I'll just bring him on up. There you go. He had the rest of the podium up with the kids. That's so awesome. So I'll fill in for you so the pit doesn't look as bad. So Ryan, talk about this race. I mean, it's kind of fun out there. It's a little pro lifestyle, the open class. It's not quite the new specs, but man, that thing can still haul the mail.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. I mean, I miss being in the mini stock class. The mini open's a lot of fun. Just a lot of work with the motor I got to do and some other things. But yeah, a lot of fun to be out there in Banksman doors. I missed a few shifts. That made me bang doors with some mini stock, so that was a lot of fun.
Well, Scott and I were talking. It's like, well, he's starting to fall off the pace. What's going on? And then he called it. He said maybe he missed a shift, and I'm like, I'm hoping that's all it was because he's got to race again tomorrow.
Oh yes, absolutely. I just checked again. It's the second spark plug wire came off again, so I was running 3 cylinders. So it was still fun making it on the track and the photo finish there at the end. So a lot of fun.
Awesome job. You got some people to thank, bud?
Yeah, of course, my family, Mike Kachek, my spotter, Eric Jacobos and J.E. Racing, my parents for coming out, my beautiful wife, our kids, Bud's Tires, Benchmark Abrasives, and everybody else in the fans, and Lee for putting on this awesome event.
Let's give it up for Ryan Venegas, everybody. First place in the Mini Opens. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring up the Class 11 Warriors here. Michael Cote, Donovan Damron, and Ryan Rodriguez. Bring them on and talk to them. They got their co-drivers. It's nice thing is these buds still have 2 seats in them. So it's kind of cool. And got to see them all in the parade back in Crandon. And it's very cool to see. Get you guys all up here and we'll talk to it. And talk to, is it Cody or Cote? Cote, baby. So what's going on, man? Dude, I don't know why, but the Class 11's brings a smile to everybody's face. The smile on your face says it all.
Yeah, it was a rough start, rough ending, but it was fun. I didn't see anybody, but it was pretty safe.
Well, it's always a good time for sure. And, what's so cool about the revival of this class? I mean, it's been in the desert, but bring it to short course. I mean, it's just so cool.
Yeah, that was amazing. I want to thank my dad mostly because he did all the work to the car, everything. Doug Silcock, Fast Felix, my mother for birthing me, and my girlfriend for pushing and getting me out here, get all this work done. I want to thank everybody that helped out with the car. I love you all.
Awesome. Great to have you guys here. Congratulations again. Michael Cote. We're moving on to Donovan over here. And, man, such a cool car to see guys out there. And, man, those things, you could beat them up, and they just keep on ticking.
Yeah, pretty much, man. These little bugs just keep on going. I mean, everyone thinks, it's a Beetle. You see them on the side of the road or something. But if you build them right, put some suspension on it, and you could pretty much rally these things around a short course.
I've seen them finish the Baja 1000. So if they could do that, short course, yeah, and to see them come back and be strong in short course, just what they saw in Crandon and what they did King of the Hammers out there, the night race, it's just showing there's a huge resurgence.
Yeah, definitely. And what's really cool about the whole thing too is the co-driver part too. Is you get to sit along, ride along. So if anyone else has a buddy, you can help out, and 2 people could put money into one bug and full on get out there and do their thing. And that's the best way to do it. And it's a fun, cheap class, and there's tons of parts out there.
Well, awesome. You guys like to say anything? Thank anybody?
Yeah. First, for sure, we want to thank first and foremost my family, and then everybody who's helped me, just get into this. Ryan up here, he's kind of been a mentor. Him and his dad, they've totally guided us, since we started racing. Joel Moore, he's the one who built our engine. He's local. Hoodridge Fabrication, Austin Wolstein, he's helped me a ton with our car, and just everybody, lots of friends who've helped us. That's the kind of thing about this class. I feel like it's a little bit more unique than most classes, because I'd probably 75-80% of the class, they all help each other, work together, and it's been fun.
Gotta love it. So, anybody else you'd like to thank? Anybody?
I'd like to thank Donnie for getting me in the passenger seat. Ryan for making sure that all of us keep doing this stuff too, because with the whole Crandon thing and all that, it was just amazing. And Happy Hour Sunglasses, they hooked me up to be out here and race, and all my family and friends, everyone that helped out.
Thanks, guys. So awesome, Donnie. Good job. Glad you guys got out here, and it's so cool to see you got a path through in there. It's like, usually it's a navigator over there, but I think you might be able to find your way around the course. So, good job, guys. Ryan Rodriguez. You know, one of the coolest things is watching the viral pictures of you guys ridden at Crandon. And I've had a lot of people, you can watch those Class 11s right here at the Great American Short Course. So you can just see how popular those bugs are.
Yeah, man, this is great. It's local fun. The track's amazing. The whole Great American Short Course staff is nothing but helpful, and they set a great event here.
Well, talk about the race and being out here and racing on a short course.
Man, short course is so much fun. You know, desert has my heart too, but this is fierce. You're screaming the motor, 5,000 RPM the whole time, and got to be on your A game to keep up with all these fast guys. So,
well, who would you like to thank for being out here?
I got to thank Joel Moore. He did a great turnaround time on building me a new motor, blew it up in Crandon. I'd like to thank Mike Cody, whole Cody family, for working on my car. My dad, my mom, Pharmacy Board Shop, Donnie, Continental Tire, Marco Robello, Doug Silcock, Barry Layton, and S&M Media, great photos. My co-driver, Brooke, Dave. I can't thank everybody enough.
How cool was I saw Marco getting in the cars there too?
Oh man, he had a blast. Like I said, we blew up a motor, but man, just the car carnage, we're bumper to bumper, door to door the whole time. He had a blast.
That's good to hear. Congratulations. Gotta say, awesome job again to Michael Cote, Donovan Demron, and Ryan Rodriguez. Stay on top of the box. I know Eric always gets a good picture. Scott, back to you, my friend.
Thanks a lot, Dave.